Pare, wa irahala guys. Ke mo lefatsheng. Ke mo lefatsheng, you guys. Bophelo a bonya ke in a hurry. Bo batla step by step. Hi guys.
Hi everyone.
Welcome back to our podcast. Boo, 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 boo. My name is Kirilo Makubedu.
And I'm Tipsy Mampuru.
And this is...
Embracing Premiere.
We back guys. We back.
Back by popular
Demand. Before we even get into the drill, baby, how are you?
I'm okay. I think I'm doing way better than last time.
You even look better, Sana. You look cute.
Stop it. Yeah, no, I'm doing okay, baby.
You don't look like your problems
Yo,
the last time.
We were fighting for our life. We were both fighting for our life.
I kept laughing at that quote, yeah, how every time I see it, I would literally just like...
Also, guys, it was a very cold
cold
day. It was the time it was snowing.
Yeah,
like, it was a very cold day.
I was like,
We were literally crying.
way through it.
Yo.
But either way, yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I really have nothing to say, but just that I'm doing okay. I'm feeling content.
Same.
How are you, baby? Hey, you kind of like
No, honestly. ke sharp.
Oh,
I'm good, but like I really can't complain, as you said. I just feel like step by step.
Step by step.
Step by step, guy. I'm good. Like I really can't complain because it doesn't help.
Yeah,
you know?
okay.
But I'm in a good space.
Are
I
you
could
better
say
than
that.
the last time?
Yeah, I even feel like even the last time I was good. It's just like, you know, when somebody asks you like, dude, are you
How
okay?
are you?
Everything
You
starts
start
running.
reflecting,
Yeah.
are you really
So I'm just
okay?
like, okay, but like,
Yeah, I think with us, when we ask each other, are you okay? Like, we
like
actually
wanna know. It's not like
and you
we
also
play.
don't give like just the general response of
No,
I'm fine.
no.
You actually wanna go into
Say.
detail for it. Are you really okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not dying. Nobody's dying.
Okay.
So I'm good, baby. I'm good. So, baby, you know how the last time I asked you and I was like, what is something interesting that you picked up recently in your life or about yourself? So I just thought this time I should ask you,
Okay.
what is like a toxic trait that you've picked up about yourself? And are you like currently working on it?
Okay, I actually have a couple of toxic traits. I believe we all do.
We all, because we're human.
Yeah, we all do have
do.
toxic traits. Those that we're aware of and those we're not so
Aware of, like people will
right?
let you know that, dude, I've
I've picked
this
up on
about
this and this. And then you actually get surprised to me. What are you talking about? But like, I think there's a couple.
The main one, the main one that is actually like not really like giving you sleepless nights, but like every time you think about it, you're like, okay, this is something I actually need to work on.
Okay. I think my ability I overcompensate for people that don't necessarily overcompensate for me. And I feel like that also stems to my, how can I put this? Me being a people pleaser. Yeah.
Hey, that's why we're friends, because I feel like there's a lot of similar characters, or like
we do have very similar characteristics.
Yeah, a lot. Also, if you think that is like the most.
Yeah, it's something that I'm actively working on, just not doing too much for people.
And I can see it, because these days, guys,
I have boundaries.
These days,
I do have boundaries, and I'm beginning to put myself first, which I feel like is so valid and is so needed.
It is, especially now because we've grown, right? Like I feel like it was easy to get away with a lot of things when we were young, but now because you start seeing life in a different light and you're experiencing life in a different light to when you were young, it's like, I actually need time out and time to myself, type of thing, you know. So I get it.
What about you?
Same.
Sana. Is it the people pleasing?
It is, like, guys, it used to be bad. Like I used to put people before me, before my feelings, before everything. I even
Yeah.
think, especially with friends and like a partner, I used to put them like,
Isana.
here we go again. Especially with,
Oh my goodness.
especially you see friends and a partner.
Yeah.
I feel like I used to do too much.
Okay.
You know, and I think that just stemmed from me trying to keep them in my life, because probably I felt like without them I'm nothing. I don't know, but I think also this stems from like confidence issues, you know.
Yes.
But then like for me it's people pleasing, like it's
I was actually just about to ask, do you think the people pleasing stems from like a trauma response, or you're just born like that? Because some people are just
born like that.
Yeah.
I think with me, I think if I look deeper into it, it's a trauma thing.
Okay.
I don't know why,
Okay.
but like one of the reasons why I'm also delaying therapy, because I'm like, I need to deal with my demons.
Yeah.
You know, like
therapy is quite
is-
intimidating. It's
yeah,
very
I don't know
scary.
how many times I contacted like my therapist and I'm like, I'm coming. Then day before I'm like, no, I'll do
It's
it next week.
scary to like go hand in hand and face all of your emotions.
Emotions and just
I
put them
actually
in.
avoid therapy as well, and I kept telling myself, no, I don't think it's the right time
Time.
to. But when is the right time to go to
There's
therapy?
never the right time for
There's
anything,
never the
guys. You
right
make it the
time.
right time. But then therapy, I feel like when you're in therapy, it's like a mirror. Like now you're forced to look at yourself
all
and reflect.
your negative aspects, all your toxicness, everything. You have to go hand in hand, and you actively have to fix those things, and it's so intimidating.
It is
and scary.
It is. So I think yeah, that's why I've been avoiding therapy. But then I think it comes from trauma, some sort of like trauma confidence.
Can you like identify the trauma? Like, is it maybe family?
Yeah, I think it's mostly from family, right?
One thing about black households, right? I'm just gonna single them out. They will put trauma in you. And like sometimes they'll do it unintentionally, or because that they're so used to doing it, baby, they don't even realize that they're putting so much trauma in you. But when you grow up and reflect and you put
it's
1
not
plus
cute.
1,
It's not equals to 2.
It's not equal to.
It's really not.
And you realize all the people that are supposed to love
on you
and groom you are actually responsible for so much pain and trauma and hurt.
I think you're having like a moment like, wow.
Yeah, I'm just like, it's really unbelievable that
it is, and kind of sad, but
we must do better. Like
we must be like the better parents,
yeah,
the better aunties, and the better.
We mustn't be, yeah,
like
must
our
be the better
parents,
generation.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think it's a trauma thing. So yeah, people pleasing, I'm not doing it anymore. And I think I realized, like even today when I was thinking about it, I'm like, actually I started effectively working towards myself 3 years back. And now I can say I'm like 85%. Like I'm 85% like unbecoming the person that I was and becoming a better version of myself.
You in a process of self-discovery.
Yes.
I think 3 years ago you were in a process of self-discovery.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's still going.
Still
I'm still in
ongoing.
progress, because this thing, it's not like you can't like figure it out in just a day or week. Like it can take years for you to like finally figure out who you are, who you like, what is it that you stand for, what is it that you like, what you get what I'm saying, what can you tolerate, what can you tolerate.
Yeah.
So it started 3 years back, 3 to 4 years, and now I'm just like on a self-discovery. Like now I even said to you, and you keep laughing at me when I say it, I'm like
You Kobe when
I'm like, I'm in my villain era.
Yeah, guys, can you have a Biska villain era? And like, to be fair, I find it funny when you say that, but I don't blame you, baby.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes a villain era, and I don't even think it's a villain era, right?
It's not.
You know what I think? I think when you're a people pleaser and you do so much to overcompensate for people, you go above and beyond, right? And suddenly you reflect and you're like, okay, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
I'm stopping. How uncomfortable does it make people?
Yeah, and it's actually kind of like, not even frustrated, but it's frustrating but annoying to see how people receive it. Like once you stop being a people's pleaser, it's like
how dare you?
Yes, I want the entitlement.
How dare you choose yourself first
over me? And it's like
it's like
who am I supposed to choose? At the end of the day, I came alone, and I'm literally gonna die alone.
Yeah.
So yeah, like now I'm in my villain era, right? But also to add on that, it doesn't mean that I'm intentionally trying to hurt people.
Yes.
Or I'm intentionally causing pain of some sort or whatever. It's just me literally now watering my garden. I've stopped.
And you deserve it.
Literally, yeah, I've stopped
You deserve
watering everybody's garden, but now I'm putting 100% into my garden.
As it should be.
You know, like
As it
should be. So right now, like my main focus is me. Like I even said, like the other day I was on TikTok, and then there's this other filter. It'll tell you what era you're in.
Did it choose villain era?
It said main character.
Okay, you are.
Yeah, I am. Like
You
I
are.
am, guys. Like I'm in my main character era. Like it's all about me. In this book, like in this chapter of my life right now, I'm literally in my villain main character / main character era. And I'm not even apologetic. Like I'm not sorry about like where I am and how people are receiving it. And also, remember, before I even got into this season, I went around telling all my friends, telling all my family that, guys, I think I'm approaching like a certain season
in your life,
in my life, and I don't think I'm going to be the same Kinelo that you guys have been experiencing. So I'm just giving you guys like a heads up now. So when you guys see these
little changes.
It's not like, oh, Kinelo changes, even if you see it like that, but I know I communicated, you know. So it goes back to what? Communication, guys. Everything should be communicated. Sometimes it's hard because some people can't even tell that they're going into a specific season. You know? So for me, I'm so blessed to say that I'm a very self-aware individual. I'm very
that's
self-aware.
a huge blessing.
It's a huge blessing because before things can even transpire, I already know, you know. So I went around and I told my friend, and I think my friends thought I was kidding. Like my family thought I was kidding. And I kept saying, guys, I'm in my villain era. Guys, like it's all about me and nobody else. And I think people just thought, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then now,
I think it's because you were feeling like your garden isn't being watered.
it was.
And if you start feeling like your garden isn't being watered, then you need to realize that something is wrong.
Yeah, something.
And you need to move away from that specific people and take actions to make sure that you're okay. You come first in your life.
Honestly.
Right?
Honestly, babe. Honestly, because even though I have Doopsie as my friend, there's things that Doopsie can't do for me. They literally need me.
That you need to do for yourself.
And I think with self-discovering yourself, like self-discovery journey, you need to be able to pick up certain things because people tend to be on some, I need people to be there for me because I'm going through a lot. Like the entitlement comes. Yeah, everybody goes through a lot, right? But my thing is, it's your responsibility to say, this is the journey or season that I'm going to be in. And I don't even need much from these people. All I need is just understanding. Just let me be in my season and don't like, Kinelo changes, Kinelo this, Kinelo that, Kinelo 1, 2, 3. Like it's actually like kind of like annoying because it's like in my good days, guys, I was there. Allow me to also embrace the season, the journey I'm in. You get what I'm saying?
I actually think I'm actually going through the same season. But for me, it wasn't like I wasn't announcing. I think there was just one day for me when I was just like, like I'm doing too much for people that I'm not really receiving on my end, right? I do a lot.
I do. But we're the same, guys.
Yeah,
I think that's why we can't sit and we can't even compare because we're the same.
Yeah, we do a lot.
Like, we're the same person.
And we never have the same problem. Like this problem of not feeling like I never feel like I'm not watered. Like my garden was not watered
by me.
Because we're
the same. Like we literally are the same.
So it was a moment for me where I realized, okay, no. I must put myself first because I be doing too much for people.
Guys, even my mom had a problem with this girl. Like, my mom used to literally call me on the side and be like, I don't like this specific thing about Doopsie. I don't like that she does too much for this friend. And then I'll be like, okay, mama, you have too much.
My mom would also have the same conversations with you.
Yeah.
But I think like people can have 1,000 conversations with you if you haven't realized something and you're not willing to change that something. For me, it was like I didn't see it like a problem.
Yeah, I don't see it as a problem.
What's wrong with just loving someone? But there is something wrong with doing too much for people that don't necessarily return the same sentiments for you, right?
Even adding to that, when you do things for people and you are putting yourself at a short
Yes,
fall.
Obama,
What the compromise.
What the compromise. What's that the compromise?
But you know that video on TikTok about "Okhane ka wen,
Khana
okhane ka wen."
Khana ka wen. And that's very important.
Yeah.
And as soon as I remember we had a conversation and you were like, you're telling me about that you're doing a lot for someone, right? And you're like, yo, I don't like when it gets to a point when I'm doing a lot for someone and I start like counting all of the things I'm doing for this person. Like I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. And you only start feeling like that because that person isn't doing much
for you as well.
And you sit there and you reflect and you're like, okay, but I'm doing so much for this person. Why can't they meet me halfway?
Like, why can't you just meet me halfway? Yeah, I think when you start feeling like, when you start counting it's a problem in friendships and relations,
count the compromise.
You come to a point where you're even thinking about this person, you're like, I've done this, I've done this.
But they're not reciprocating.
I feel like for me that's like a cue to exit because it's just gonna build so much resentment from your side and that person doesn't even know. But from your side you're just like, yo, nah, I'm just doing too much for this person, and you start resenting them, and it's like,
and you are gonna resent them.
You are, guys. One thing about the human emotions.
You are gonna resent them, and I know we say communication solves everything, right? But like, also like, imagine we're in a situation where friends, and I'm constantly pouring into you. Now, what the puts over can't.
But also, I feel like, if you are not self-aware, guys, I am big on self-aware and self-accountability. If you are not self-aware, trust me, you're gonna miss a lot of things.
And some people are just not accountable.
I was about to say, and a lot of people that are not self-aware, they're not accountable.
They don't hold themselves accountable.
No, they don't, because you're gonna come and tell them that I don't like this and this and this about you. Me, since when?
You're speaking a foreign language. Like,
yes, it's like now you, out of the blue, you're starting like. Or you're starting to pick.
Yeah, and they're not even willing to like go back and trace
and reflect
and reflect. Have I maybe done this and stuff like that? Automatically for them, it's like a no. And for me, it's just like, guys,
come on,
get yourself together. Do better for the people in your lives. You can't always be on the receiving end.
No, you honestly can't. And to be honest, I'm happy that I'm on this journey. Like, I'm selfish.
And like, it's okay.
Yes.
Love it for you, Kesana.
Like, unfortunately for the people around me, but fortunately for me. I love this season. I love it so much because sometimes, like, even when you ask me, like, how are you? There's probably a lot of things going on. But because I'm so content with where I am, like, who I am, like, I can't see these little things. I'm just like...
I get that.
You get it? Like, I love it so much.
Is it like a sense of peace? Like, are you feeling some sort of peace?
It is. Like, because, like, being the person that I've always been, like, being a people's pleaser, right? And I think my other thing is that I also struggled a lot with wanting to be loved. And I think I expressed this, like, in the previous episode that... that's why I even said that I'm not in a season where I'm willing to fight for friendships, family ships, whatever. Because I'm so tired, guys. Like, I'm very exhausted, right? And it stems from, like, the years of being a people's pleaser and a person who's trying to find love or to be loved on. Like, how I love you, can you just pour it back into me, you know? So, like, now I'm just like, no, I can't say any, guys. Like, I think she even caught it on, like, for real, like, I get it saying, like, things can happen, and I'll just be like, whatever, this, and I think also I picked it up more at my birthday getaway, that there was a lot of things that were happening, but they were triggering me, but at some point, I just blocked it out. Okay. And I was like, nah, I think, it's not a good thing, but for now, it works for me to block out, like, it's not like I'm even, like, throwing it under the carpet. I'm just like choosing peace.
And honestly, like, I don't think it's a bad thing. Choose you, ma. You go back to pouring into people's cups. Right now, make your cup overflow.
Yeah, honestly, I'm there. Like, even when it comes to family, like, as she said, like, when you said, is it like, does it stem from, like, family?
It's a trauma response.
Yeah, like, it is. Like, now I can think of some of the things. Like, you know, because also, like, guys, I think even my friends are tired of me. I don't have much confidence.
And you're very beautiful. But now she knows, guys. She knows, like I've said, like Ginelo, like I've seen some great improvements, wonderful improvements. Like I constantly, but also I feel like it's fine. It's something we're working on.
I'm working
and
on
there's a
it.
huge improvement, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday we actually went shopping, right? And there was this nice, is it a skirt?
Yeah, that tennis skirt. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice skirt. And she kept on saying no. And I was like, girl, you got a banging body.
And I was like,
You've got a
nah.
bang. And you need to also realize, maybe you've worked so hard for the body, right?
True.
So I feel like you also downplay your achievements. You worked so hard on this body. So right now you should be happy and embracing it and basking in it, but you still have that thing already. Every time I'm like, baby, you look so good, you'll be like, yeah, Marasan's
Yeah.
you say,
What
no,
to yes, I can't embrace it. Guys, I struggle to
There, say,
embrace.
upila, you've got a banging, guys. Ish, Mara, this podcast, let me keep it PG. I was about to say, have you seen Kineris? Hey,
Guys.
you guys don't know nice things, but
That's why I didn't cuddle with my friends. You see now, cuddle with them. They know every
you guys
little
don't know
corner.
nice things. But anyway, you are working on it.
I am. There is improvements because even now I can what is that? I can tell myself that I'm beautiful. Because I even remember I even told you yesterday when we were out, I was like, I went to some event and that day,
Yeah.
I was even trying to arrive early at that event because
Yeah,
I was like,
you were even trying, like, we were going on a trip soon. You were saying for that trip you're gonna wear shorts. I was like,
I don't wear
girl.
shorts, guys. I don't wear shorts. I don't wear dresses.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
wear skirts. Right?
So
I'm always
that's
in pants.
That's an improvement. And even the outfit that we bought yesterday, no more Kinelwe. Old Kinelwe wouldn't have bought that
I wouldn't have
outfit.
bought that. Like, I had to
And-
think a lot.
yeah.
And she kept like, also, don't have friends that will sometimes, my friend
Yeah.
is such an influence because I kept looking at it and I'm like,
And she looked
baby,
hard.
no.
I was like, girl, just get that outfit.
I
She
was
was
like,
like, and she looked so snatched, guys.
Even today when I wore it again, I was like,
You better not take it back.
Yeah, and I was thinking about
better not. You better
what's
not
the
take
other
it
thing?
back.
It's because I had video called Kay.
Yeah.
And I was like, to Kay, we were
Yeah.
showing like our list of what are we gonna wear? Yo, Kay is so organized, by the way. I know we're going off topic, but like Kay is so organized.
Really?
She has a whole board of her outfits. I was like, my sister.
Kay's the love of my life.
Yes.
Oh,
I was like, you are
Kay.
all of us.
Kay.
You have a vision board.
I will pull up
When
with
she
that
shared
step by step. Yeah, you
When she shared her screen, she shows me this is my day one vision. She has the pants, the shop, this is the shop, this is the pants, this is the shoes, this is the accessory. I'm like,
Girl.
Katleho. I even outed you again, but I'm like, Katleho,
girl.
this is not you.
And then okay, yeah, you were saying.
And then she showed me.
Yeah.
Then I was like, oh, let me show you my outfits. Fine. Then I'm like, "Ish," and I bought this other outfit when I was with Dipsy yesterday. And I could shop it like, hey. And then I wore it. And then I showed her and she didn't say anything. And I could tell that she's sharing the same sentimentals that I, like, same opinion I have about the
she didn't
outfit.
say it looks nice.
No, she just said, ish. And I was
Aye,
I'm
love
not
of my
feeling
life.
it. I'm
No,
telling you.
but why? Like
I don't
maybe
know.
I don't think the outfit is the problem. Maybe the events we're going to. Maybe
Yeah, she said, maybe not for Font City. And then she's like, okay, maybe if you alter your, remember, Vele, it's big.
Yeah,
if you
but the pants, even the top looks extremely nice.
nice. She's like, maybe, if I alter it,
Yes,
it will, but she was like, it's not a bad outfit. She's like, no, it's not a bad outfit. And I was like,
Yeah.
maybe in person, when you see me.
Nah, that outfit.
It'll look nice.
That outfit is snatched. I'm not even gonna lie. It looks so good.
It's not make sure.
But don't
not
take
make
it
sure.
back. Even if you don't wear it for Fun City, like it's a
I must just put it
put
until I'm
it.
ready.
It's a nice outfit. Like you can. There's a lot. We got a lot.
Yeah, we do.
So it's a nice. It's giving like date night. You can wear it.
Yeah,
date
with
night.
heels.
It's also giving lunch
Vibes,
vibes.
it is.
Right?
It
It's
is.
very. But it's not too formal. You can't even go to church with that outfit.
No, I can't. It's too
Yeah,
much.
so it's giving like date night. I'm loving it for date night. Oh, I just out with the girls. You know?
True. But going back to what was I even? What
You
was
were
being-
talking about confidence.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm literally working on it because now I can even compliment myself. I can say, okay, today you look
Yeah.
like even this week, somewhere during the week or last week, I was like to my mom, yo, you actually birthed like such a gorgeous heart. And she was just like, okay. Because I hardly do that, guys. Like, I hardly, like, give myself compliments. Like, I think for the longest time also I've been, like, hard on myself. I'm very
Yeah.
hard on myself. Like, and, like, I've been learning to, like, step by step.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not in a hurry.
Yeah.
Just take it step by step. And I don't need to figure out every single
Everything.
thing, you know? And I think that's like what I also struggle with. So now I'm like, I'm trying. Like, I'm trying. I'm just like, okay, Kinele, you beautiful. I don't like this, but I'm like, just embrace it. But also, it stems from, you know, like maybe when you go to like, back in the day, we used to go to like family gatherings.
Yeah.
And then all the cousins will gather. And then like parents will talk about each other's achievement, like their kids' achievements and stuff like that. And I think for me, for the longest time, I thought I was ugly. Right? Because I used to be told, you used to look like your dad. You used to look like your dad. Only now when you're growing up, you look like your mom.
Dad side of the family. Ooh, let me tell you one thing about the dad side of the family.
They'll come for you. It's a topic for another day.
Yeah, we should have an episode of the dad side of the family.
Honestly, because wow.
Both of our stories about the dad side of the family.
It's not good.
But yeah, baby, you're saying, and then go around, saying.
Yeah, so obviously you'd hear comments like, Spanban is pretty, Spanban is so smart.
Yeah.
And then when now oh, you this, you that, you that, you this. So you'd never, I wouldn't say I grew up in an environment where I heard a lot of like, really good, reassuring
and reaffirming that you're beautiful, and we need to hear
that, you know.
We especially as young kids, like you as a young child, you constantly need to hear. You need to be validated
from a young age, guys, because it has such a huge impact.
And if you don't get validated from a young age, you seek that validation when growing up, and it might not lead you to the greatest places.
I even remember the owner of our favorite brand, you wearing it. The bags.
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah.
He posted something the other day. It was or reposted something on TikTok, and it was like some girl was like they almost kicked her out at like varsity because of fees, right? Like the parents couldn't pay and stuff like that. And then they were telling her that it's the last day, like she needs to literally like pack her bags and leave, right? And then she went to, I don't know if she went to her room or she was at the library, wherever she was.
Yeah.
But then she was busy crying, right? And then some girl came and asked her, like, why are you crying? Girl or guy? I can't remember, And then she was like, no, this is what's happening. And then that girl was like, that's yourself. We're going to the dean or something like that. And they went there. That girl spoke to the dean. Next thing they're like, no, there's no need for you to. And also she was a top achiever. Her marks was so good. Then the girl was like, you're not supposed to be stressing about school fees if your marks are this grade. On top of that, you know, spoke to the dean and everything was sorted, right? But she was like, that confidence from that girl comes from, also coming from like a stable family.
Yes.
Like I wouldn't say rich, but like,
a stable, supportive family.
And a family that installed that thing of you are
capable.
the person that you think you
are capable.
Right? And growing up seeing opportunities, baby.
Opportunities, and like people don't faze you if you are from like a
like a rich family. Yeah. You know? So that like for a person that comes from a poor background, they'll probably like they wouldn't have fought for themselves, you know?
Yeah,
because it's like,
I'm from a disadvantaged background.
You get what I'm saying? But her confidence, it draws from...
It stems from like
the background she comes from, you know? So she had the confidence that, dude, don't stress about it. I'll get it, you know? And it's so important to grow up around like parents or like family members that validate you or... You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, the way I grew up, there was just a lot of negative comments that I grew up listening to. And I think also that's why I was like such like a problematic kid. Because I'd like to think, and I'm proud of it. Yeah, and I say it a lot and I'm proud of it. Like I keep telling people that, guys, from grade 1 to grade 12, those were like my best years ever. If you're gonna sit me, I always
talks
like
about it all the time.
Guys, those are like my best years ever. And I'm not even ashamed of it. Like I was such a naughty kid, like always in detention. Like like it didn't faze me. Like I was just like, this is who I am, right? But then it stems from comparison, negative
comparison
comments.
is really the thief of joy, because when you go back to all of the things that they were comparing you about, and you reflect, it makes you feel inadequate,
it really
like you're not
does.
enough and stuff like that.
It
And
really
it does have
does.
an impact in who you become as a person. So like parents and the people around you
They have a
really need to
huge-
groom you, and their impact really it determines how you blossom, because
True.
you can really blossom in, because you're getting reaffirmed and reassured, blossom into a very beautiful flower.
True.
But if you're not getting, if your garden is
It's
not
not
watered, how
watered.
do you expect to be, turn into such a beautiful flower?
You get what
So
I'm saying?
trauma response, guys,
It's a thing.
people pleasing is a big
I
trauma
wanted to get
response.
into I wanted to get into it. That's why initially I was that individual, a people's pleaser, trying to receive love. Because if I have to look back, and not saying that my parents are bad people,
Yes.
it's just like maybe the styling,
Yay.
like
Black Prince. But nena ko di podcasting tsa lena.
yes, your mom will come for us.
Nena le ko di podcasting tsa lena le rena.
Rira, yes. She'd want to have a meeting with us. So
No,
I'm
guys,
putting
our
a disclaimer
parents
out there.
Were good parents.
They tried. They also
They tried their
human,
best. Le bona,
right?
my mom is just a girl. My
She's
dad was just
just
a
a
boy.
boy.
They're
You get-
also trying to
Navigate
navigate
life, you know?
And unfortunately, they're not gonna get everything right.
Yes.
And Lerina, if we were parents,
We're
we're
not
not
gonna
gonna
get
get
everything
everything right.
right.
Just like in every relationship you have, you're not gonna get everything right.
It's like a circle. It's a generational thing. Like
Yes.
we're gonna try to do better. Our kids are gonna try to do better. Like it's just
But
gonna
the
keep
most
getting
important
better.
thing is to acknowledge and say, okay, we do need to do better, and implement those changes.
You get what I'm-
Cause, ciao.
So yeah, I was just putting a disclaimer there that our parents, not that they're not good people or
Yeah.
they didn't raise us well,
Yeah.
but obviously there's certain things that they lacked, departments they lacked in that we caught on. And it had like a
Exactly.
huge impact on us, because I didn't grow up in a home where I'm told I'm beautiful. Everything was, you look like your dad, you're so ugly.
Yeah.
So like, until the other time I literally went to my album recently and I'm like, guys, these people
Yeah,
are
they were
lying.
just hating on the girl.
Like, it's not
they were
that
just
bad.
hating on the girl.
It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. You get what I'm saying?
It's really not that bad.
So it took me a very long time to get to a space I'm in currently. And I think for me, it's working best because I'm single. Oh, what a time.
Ooh.
What a
Are you
time.
single and ready to mingle?
No. No, again. No. But, no. Stop
Just
trying to put me there. No, guys.
Nila, I have a few good men lined up for you.
No.
You don't want?
No.
You don't want?
No, I think this time is needed for me to just
Yes. Okay, we're going off topic.
We're going off topic. But yes, it's a good time for me to discover myself because I don't have my attention on anyone
But yourself.
but myself. And also my friends are very understanding that, okay, like people that actually know me and really get me, like my friends or family, they're not even bothered by this villain season
Era.
I'm in, because they just like, we understand. Just like you keep saying, babe, like, I understand. Like,
And
baby,
I
you've
don't think
been.
it's even a villain era.
Yeah, it's not. It's just putting myself first. I'm like now I put myself first. Before I do something for someone, I sit and I'm like, am I compromising myself?
Yeah.
If I'm not, I'm gonna do it. If I am, I'm just like, it's not make sure.
It's
I don't-
not. It's not
yeah,
make
it's
sure.
not make sure. I don't think I can do this. I just don't want to put myself on a back burner.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm getting there. It's a journey, guys. Like, it's really a journey because, like, sometimes I sit down and I'm like, Sana. And sometimes, like, I feel like, because also I feel like I'm getting old. I'm like, time is not on my side.
You are getting
Time is not,
old.
you didn't need to rub it in.
Just saying.
Like,
Just saying, ciao.
I'm getting old, so I'm just like, I just need to get myself together. This time I'm not trying to put a timeline
Yeah.
on it. Like usually I put timelines. Even how when I go through something, I'll be like, by next week,
Yeah.
next week I'll be fine.
I'm glad you're not putting a time.
I'm not
on
this
it.
to this specific season. I'm not putting a timeline because I am enjoying it. Like I'm enjoying being a villain in a nice way though. Like I really
Yeah.
enjoy it. Like I really enjoy it. So it's I'm glad I'm working on it. I'm glad that the people that are receiving it very well. Because I was even gonna ask you like how has being on a because I know you have changed and I think a lot of people that are friends with you have seen that, right? And how has it impacted those relationships? Because it's like, but Doopsie, you were like this. Now you like this?
Firstly, love it for me, Sana, that
Love it.
I've changed.
Love it.
I really don't see anything wrong with evolving. And I really think I've evolved as a person,
A
right?
lot.
And if me evolving is making you uncomfortable, then you need to sit down and reflect that something is wrong with you. Because why are you not happy for me evolving?
True.
Why are you not happy for me choosing myself?
Yeah.
Why are you not happy me being the best version of myself? You need to reflect and realize that you liked using me.
Hey.
People love using people. And if they don't have that access anymore to use you, it shakes them to the core. Like, Dupsy, how dare you not allow me to use you anymore? And how dare you not be blinded by the love that you have for me? How dare you?
Basically, don't you dare.
Exactly, don't you dare. So for me, I honestly, I'm in a great space in that regard. Like, I'm very happy that I'm now choosing myself. And it wasn't easy. Like, it's not easy for you to be on this journey where you actually sit down and you realize, yo, got the compromise. I hate, like, it takes time. And it's okay for it to take time. Like, any season in your life is needed, and I needed to go through that season of realizing, oh, I'm doing too much for people and I'm not receiving it. So
and you're doing too much.
Yeah, and it's really okay. I needed that. I wouldn't be the person that I am now had I not gone through that period of doing a lot for people.
True.
And even now, I still go above and beyond for the people that I love. Me saying I'm choosing myself now does not necessarily mean
you stopped. It's just boundaries.
Snacks and stuff like that. I have boundaries, and it has also taught me like who deserves to be in my life. Because honestly, if you are not happy for me evolving and growing, and
as an individual,
then you are the problem. Plain blank and simple.
Like,
you're the problem, baby.
Honestly, because also, baby, as I said, like, this is not high school anymore.
Yeah.
Or even varsity days,
Sibadala,
badala, guys. Like, it's important to be able to pick up that if I'm doing something in my life and this particular friend is not happy about it, and it doesn't even have to be big things, but even when you're doing like a self-introspection and you're going through a season where you're trying to better yourself and your friend is being the enemy of progress, or your family, it's just a red flag.
And also if they can't come to me, like I was saying in the last episode, for me communication is really like key. Very important. So if you notice a few changes that might make you feel uncomfortable, and you don't come to me and say, I've noticed this and this and this, then you're the problem. Why can't you come and have a conversation with me so that I can also explain to you, Hori, no, I've realized I've been doing this and this and this and this.
True, because I remember like Dipsy was bad at texting, guys. Ne? Now we're old. Like now, I think because we all occupy.
Yeah, I still am, but I reply. Like,
but she's better.
Yeah,
so I want to give you your flowers. She's better. Like I won't even lie. Like now I know if she's not texting, she's tired. She's traveling with work. Whatever. But because even when was it on Wednesday? It was the last like we haven't had like a back-to-back conversation like that on like WhatsApp in a long time where we laughing, sending VNs. Like. Because guys, we preoccupied, right? Like, hoopy easy. So when it actually happened, I even remember yesterday, I even told you, I was like, baby, I kept playing our VNs and laughing because like we haven't had that moment in a while. And
it's so much fun.
It's
I also enjoyed it,
Yeah, I enjoyed it. But what I'm trying to say is that she has gotten better because at a point where we didn't have so many responsibilities, this was so bad with texting, right? But it just it goes back to the communication thing that if I keep quiet about it, and it bettered her as an individual more than anything. Because I feel like the problems that you have with your friends, like it's mostly their character flaws, which needs to be like shared so they can go through this self-introspection and just become a better person for themselves first before for us. You know?
And it's also like uncomfortable to hear about your character flaws, guys. Like it's obviously like if you're anyone in your life mentions, oh, now you're lacking here, it's not like you're gonna be like,
I receive it with grace.
No, it's uncomfortable because you in your head like you're not doing anything wrong. So if someone comes and tells you, hey, you feel uncomfortable, but it is up to you to work on it.
It really is. But besides that, I'm just glad to have the people that I have because I don't think me becoming the person that I am becoming would have been happening.
I'm very glad. And also I'm glad that the people around me hold me uncomfortable. Even though like sometimes I find it so annoying. I'm like,
I've heard this more
Yeah.
than 10 times. Why are you
I
repeating
hear
it?
you. I hear you. Like,
Yeah, no, like, just like today we had a moment and I was just
yeah.
like,
But anyway, I do feel like although like it's uncomfortable, it's needed.
it's
Like,
needed.
yeah.
We're not gonna shy away from it and say, baby, we praise you. It's very uncomfortable. You even get mad yourself. You're like, please,
Yeah,
I know,
yeah.
but
You're in the wrong, but
But
you're
you're
getting
getting pissed.
angry. You're
You know,
getting angry.
but-
But anyway, yeah, I do feel like self-discovery is yo.
it's important. Like I'm glad I'm in this journey, guys. Like it hasn't been easy. It's like, guys, it's hard, especially me coming from a background where I was passed down like negative comments. I was told I was not enough, and I think that's why I always held on to relationships and friendships.
Yes, because
Like-
they make you feel validated.
Yes, because if you check, like I haven't dated a lot of people because like I'm a long-term girly, and also that comes from a person that from a character that I used to have, that I was scared to lose people
Yes.
until now.
And it's also very fine to lose people.
Guys,
Because people are in your life for different seasons.
Seasons
Sometimes
and
people have
reasons.
served those seasons, and it's okay.
it's
hore ba
okay.
tsamaye.
It really
Yeah.
is. So because now I really don't mind losing people anymore. Like I'm just embracing the new Kinele. I love who I'm becoming. I'm at least even consistent with one thing in my life, which is gym. It took me so long.
Yeah.
So long to be consistent with gym. And also, Shem, thanks to the event that we're going to, because Shem, it has kept me. I still feel like I'm not ready for it.
Yeah, but
But
it
I'm
pushed
just
you
like,
back.
yo,
event.
Event, you pushed the girly
Yeah.
because the girly now is a focused. It's one thing now I can say I'm consistent with, and in a way it has developed my character. You know, because even this week it's literally part of self-discovery and the self-journey. I was fasting, and I think I told you about it
Yeah,
yesterday.
you
ne?
told
I
me
was
about it.
fasting, guys, and then I got distracted in work and stuff, so I couldn't pray at the certain times that I needed to pray at. And then when I realized that, like time has passed and I haven't prayed at this time, I haven't prayed at this time, I wanted to cut the fast. And I even started feeling my stomach doing the things. And I was like, let me just cut the fast because it's pretty pointless because it didn't go according to plan. It didn't go according to how I'm supposed to do it, right? But then because I made a promise to God, it kept dingling in my head like, you made a promise, you need to see it through.
See it through.
Whether it's going according to plan
it
or
through.
not, you need to see it through. And it literally, I had like a wow moment because I was just like, this is like, it was such a small thing, but it developed something in me because at that point I even sat down because I was working and I was like, this is like a type of memory I wanna go back to every time I'm
And
having a
reflect
tough
and
day.
say,
Yes,
yeah.
I'm having a tough day or I wanna give up. I just wanna be like, no, dude, it happens. Just see it through. Just carry on. It's really not that deep. It's not going according to plan. But the point is that starting what you finish.
Yeah.
Guys,
It's
very-
fulfilling.
It is.
Starting something and finishing
It is because I remember when I had to break the fast. Now I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's very fulfilling.
It is because I was like, okay, it was not that hard. Because I remember like at that moment when I decided that I want to stop, now those thoughts were coming, just go eat, go make this, go. You can make, because it was like, you'll try again tomorrow, right? But then it put, I don't know how to put it, but like it installed something in me. Like I was just like, okay, now Kinelo, you're becoming a better person because the old Kinelo also would have just said, Tara, I'll try again tomorrow, you get it. So it's been nice being on this journey. I don't want to lie. I'm enjoying it thoroughly.
Yes.
Like I'm enjoying not pouring into anybody's cup
But yourself.
but myself.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that I don't stress about things. And I think we share the same character that when people come to us with their problems, we want to carry their problems and we want to fix it and we want to be like the Bob the Builder,
I'm not
the
doing
Oprah
that
Winfrey.
anymore, child. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm still doing it with a few people in my life.
Yes,
right?
same.
I'm still doing it with a few people,
But with
Sana,
others, I'm not trying. Like I've picked up so many things with myself recently that literally is evident to me that I'm not trying anymore. I'm just doing what pleases me, what makes me happy, and we keep it P, and life goes on.
We honestly are keeping it P, and life is
goes
good.
on.
And I really, really encourage everyone, guys, to like just sit down, and even if it's not people pleasing you're going through,
Or trying to be loved
yeah,
on.
or overcompensating for people, but just remember, you come first in your
You're the
life.
prize.
You know, I mean, sometimes family, friends, work, life can get in the way, but you need to come first all the time. Like, even if like sometimes you don't even have time, it's not even you don't even have time, but make time for yourself, make time for the things that make you happy, and life will be worth living. Always putting yourself first, life will be worth living.
True, because I remember yesterday when we were talking about it, you said you're so tired, right?
Yes.
So I was encouraging her to join something new, the book club, and you're like, yo, with the schedule that I have.
Yeah, my schedule is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy business, guys.
Yeah.
Even like getting like time to shoot
It's
this
crazy,
podcast,
yeah.
it's crazy. So she was like, yo, how am I gonna fit it in? And I was like, but look how you speak when you speak about the book club thing, you light up. Clearly, it's something that you want to do, and it's gonna better you. You should be able to find time in the busy schedule to like compensate for yourself, because like you're not getting time for yourself, and that's why you're drowning, or you constantly drained. Like, yo, I don't want to do this. I don't want to. So I was like, no, just do it. You'll find time. Find time to do something that pleases you, because all the things that are making you drained, it's not even the things that
that
are bringing some sort of like value onto your life. It's just like a routine thing that you just
need to get
do.
done. But anyway, I hear you, baby, and I think, like I was saying, people must make time for the things that it's hard.
Yeah, like even being here, it's hard.
Yeah, even us.
Shooting today, I was like, no, like it's, guys, like shooting, we love shooting, but it doesn't mean like we're not exhausted. Like we're not trying to catch her one day not talking to anybody. But because it's something that
like
fulfills us.
This week, I remember I was traveling, and like I had just gone back home, and Kenny was like, let's have a meeting, and I was like, girl, bye.
No. She was like to me, no, I'm going to do my assignment.
Yes.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, girl, bye.
Because I even remember we were supposed to meet, we were supposed to meet up, which was yesterday, right? So I texted her on Monday, and I was like, baby, where are, I said, baby, I was like, where are we going? And she was just like, it's just Monday. We just arrived.
She was asking me about Friday. I'm like, girl,
we just arrived.
And I think I was at work at that time. And I was just like...
because I think I said around like 12:30.
Yeah, and I was traveling that Monday.
I
was traveling. Yeah. So I was like, girl, it's Monday.
I just arrived.
We just got here.
I just arrived. Can I just...
No smiling until Friday. It's Monday. So I was like... But yeah...
Yes, so I know even in that moment, if it was possible, even yesterday we wouldn't have met, because we were both tired.
Yesterday, it's like I was extra tired.
We were both tired. We even forgot things, and we had to even turn. Like, guys, we were tired. Like, we were super tired. Thinking about today, we're like, yo.
But here we are.
But prioritizing the things that makes us happy, because like being here literally makes us happy. As I said, like, it feels like therapy.
It is therapy.
We don't get to catch
now
up.
We're lying to each other because I don't know therapy and
I actually picked it up the last episode, and I'm actually using this as an excuse. I'm like, no, guys, this is therapy.
Go to therapy.
Yeah, but don't be like us. Don't be like us, guys. I encourage therapy, even though I keep dodging mine. I'm just like, guys, just go to therapy. Like, if you feel like you can't help yourself, because there is some people who really can't help themselves. I still need help.
Gonna go to therapy.
Same.
Just not right now.
Yeah.
I was telling you, I think, was I telling you Love of My Life? Maybe I think I was talking to Love of My Life, and we were both sharing like the trauma experiences that we've been through, right? Because she lost someone, recently lost someone, right? We're speaking about grief, and I was telling her like, with therapy, right? Love the concept of therapy and stuff like that. But with me, when I lost my dad, everyone around me was saying, go to therapy, go to therapy. Therapy wasn't there.
Except for me, let it be known.
I don't remember. She probably also.
I didn't.
I don't remember. That time was a blur in my life. But anyway, a lot of people in my life were saying, go to therapy, go to therapy. But what I'm trying to emphasize is therapy might you can go to therapy, but the timing might not be right. And sometimes you have to go through those emotions by yourself, process them, so that when you go to the therapist and you go to therapy, you are
You
able
actually
to
know.
go back and reflect and say, at this point in time, I was going through this. I was in such a period. I was going through that.
You must know what is it that you even actually want
Yes.
to
Why are you
unpack.
going to
Yeah.
therapy?
Why
Because
you
you can't
here? What
just
is it that
say
you want
I'm
to
going
heal?
to therapy. Yes.
Yes.
So don't just rush and say therapy. Process emotions by yourself. It's very important to be self-aware of everything that you're going through. Don't just rush because everyone are therapy. It might not work out for you because you're not ready at that particular time.
point. Yeah,
Yes.
you're not ready for it. So, guys, I'm just saying self discovery journey
Yeah.
and prioritizing yourself, putting yourself first. It's the best gift that the best gift you can give to yourself. One of the biggest gift in life, because I can't even explain the contentment you're gonna feel within you. You get what I'm saying? Like there'll be so many things happening around you, but you won't be phased.
So no matter what, choose yourself.
Hanaka wena, my dear.
Hanaka wena, step by step. Ling, yeah.
Yes, it's guys, hoirahala.
Yeah, o sa compromise.
Hoirahala, guys, ke mo lefatsheng.
Yeah.
There's no need for you to rush things.
Exactly.
There's no need for you to be in a hurry. You need to do it step by step. O haneka wena.
The compromise.
Please, guys, I feel like if there's anything 2024 taught most of us, because I think a lot of people went through it this year, is I feel like I don't know what God was trying to teach us this year, but it has taught me to lean on Him, to self-prioritize.
Yes.
The biggest things I'm walking away with in 2024, like lean on Him. I can't lean on anybody but Him. After Him, it's me. And just prioritize me, prioritize Him. And like, that's just it for me,
Step by step.
I even want to start it again. Bari, hoirahala, guys. Ke mo lefatsheng, guys. Bophelo a bonya ke in a hurry. Bo batla step by step. I hope you guys were able to just like pick up some of the things, or like what is that? Also reflect. Like maybe like this conversation will help you reflect and just look back, or some of the things we spoke about.
Exactly.
They make you feel like, okay, you're not the only one in this boat, because guys,
you're not
we
the
all
only one going through this.
We go through it.
And more than anything, I think we just want to be relatable to people, baby. I
Yeah,
want them
we're
to
not
like
gonna
look at
come
the podcast and feel like, damn, I'm actually going through the same thing.
Even if you see us, not that I don't wear makeup by the way, but like and
crusty, and we're not gonna look good every day because life is life. But
some days you're really gonna look like our problems. It is what it is. But showing up, as I said, seeing something through, it's always the important thing.
Step by step.
So guys, that's my new motto. Hey?
Yeah,
I live by those.
Step by step.
It's that one.
We must actually insert those clips.
It's that one and the guys, we're getting old. There's this girl, like we were going to that event I went to. We're getting old. You're not gonna be this age again. So live it up, guys.
You're never
like
gonna
enjoy
be this
life.
young
Yeah, we're
again.
never gonna be. That's what she said. You're never gonna be this young again.
This beautiful, this healthy, this happy
person.
So live in the moment, enjoy life.
Do you?
Step by step. And on that note,
we are out of here.
See you guys next time. Do the right things, guys. Like,
why did I do this? Sorry, you gotta kick. Check away now.
Check. But anyway, like,
comment, subscribe.
Yeah, guys, you're gonna find everything down. Please follow us on a TikTok, on our
Instagram and subscribe.
Yes,
so every time we drop something, you guys get notified, and also open those notification thingies, bells. But like, it's been great. Till another episode, guys.
Boo, 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 boo.